The countdown is on to the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby Festival, and tonight we've come along to Residents Private Members Club in Dublin City Centre to get some racing tips, some style tips, and we'll also be talking to some of the entertainers who are taking part in the festival. So Sinead, first of all, can you tell me a little bit about the links between the Dubai Duty Free and the Derby over the last few years?
Yes, sure. Well, we first of all were sponsoring the Derby 5 years ago, and now we just recently renewed our sponsorship for another 3 more years. So we're very, very excited about that. And over the years, we really tried to make it to be a real social, racing, entertainment weekend for everybody to enjoy. So it's really coming into place now.
And what can people expect from this year's festival?
A lot of things. But first of all, we have a golf tournament at the Cape Club on the Thursday, and then on the Friday we have the charity ball, the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby Summer Ball, and there we raise money for Irish Autism Action. Last year we raised €100,000, and this year we're hoping to raise a bit more. And then of course Saturday is the big day, and it changes this year because previously we had the racing on a Sunday, so all of a sudden we're changing to Saturday, and we think it's going to make it much more sociable for people. People are not worried about going to work the next day. They can relax, they can enjoy it. There's lots of entertainment on the day, and of course there's Good Food Ireland, and there's also other bands performing during the day, and the big finale is Ronan Keating performing after the racing. Our race this evening, that evening, is at 7:40, which is a big change for us. So the whole day is really building up to the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby. Lots of excitement, and then followed by Ronan Keating performing. So it's a fantastic day out.
Charlie, just tell us about the link between Boodles and the Irish Derby Festival this year.
Well, we've already had a good association with the Curragh anyway, and the fact that we were approached by the Curragh to do a style lounge association with Dubai Duty Free for Best Dressed Lady. So we have a spectacular prize for Best Dressed Lady this year.
So what's the prize? Can you tell us?
Well, in association with Dubai Duty Free and Boodles in Ireland, we have a flight to Dubai, a 5-star accommodation, €1,000 spending money, and a €5,000 Boodle piece of jewellery.
Wow, so a pretty impressive prize.
Absolutely, yes.
So Tom, Paddy Power is sponsoring a race this year, isn't that right?
Yeah, the Paddy Power Sprint. It's a really, really tricky contest, as I guess you'd expect anytime a bookmaker sponsors a race. It's never going to be easy to pick the winner, but I had a little look through it, and there's a horse called Piri Wango. He was placed at Royal Ascot during the week, so maybe he could do the trick for us. But again, it's a very, very tricky race.
And what other big races are going to be happening over the weekend?
Well, obviously you got the big one, the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby. It's an absolute cracker. We're going to be in the presence of a superstar. This horse, Camelot, you know, he went and he won the 2,000 guineas. He won the Derby. He's been lined up to go have a tilt at the St Leger over in the UK. He'll be the first horse since 1970 to do that. A horse called Nijinsky did it back in the day. So, you know, Joseph O'Brien, when he's on board Camelot, will be sitting on a little bit of history, and hopefully he can keep it all together. Now, when you've got a horse that good in a race, you're not going to be getting a lot of value on your price. But he's a 1-to-4 shot. But for racing fans, this is going to be as much about witnessing history as it is about making any profit.
And are there any other big names involved this year?
Yeah, lots. I mean, there's lots in opposition to Camelot. You know, Jim Bull just sends 3, John Ox sends a couple. I'm not sure John Ox's challenge is as strong as people seem to think it is, but there's obviously Aidan O'Brien has got about 5 other runners in the race as well, but a runner of Dermot Wells is called Speaking of Which. It's won a recognised trial in the shape of the Gallinule. He's just a really nice progressive sort, and hopefully he could come good. He's a nice big price as well, so 12-1, maybe play him in a forecast or play him each way. You know, like I said, 12-1. There's always going to be value in a race when you've got such a short price favourite. The rest of them are going to be a little bit bigger than you would have hoped.
So the big weekend, there's going to be a lot happening, and there's going to be a lot happening in the fashion area. So what kind of tips would you give to people who are going along to the festival this year?
Well, hopefully with the weather, hopefully it'll be a nice sunny day. Just be prepared to look really glamorous. I always put huge preparation and planning into my outfits, so always plan ahead. Bring an extra pair of shoes for the walking, bring an extra shrug if it's a little bit chilly, bring an umbrella if there's going to be rain, but I'm thinking it's going to be sunny, so I'm being really positive and optimistic. If you want to win a prize, because the prizes are fantastic, I would suggest stand out from the crowd, something really glamorous.
So Ro, just tell us about what people can expect from your set this year.
A lot of melody, a lot of energy, and a lot of fun. I think it's a really lovely idea. I think marrying the music with the racing, and we're really. I've never been to the Curragh personally, so very excited to be there and be part of it. So it should be great. We're kind of, I guess, closing the 3 days. So yeah, it's going to be really nice.
That's it from us here at Residence. A great weekend to be expected at the Dubai Duty Free Irish Derby Festival with something for everyone.
Polaroid is fading in the sun, and all you care for everything is gone.